conditions apply.
Grenbeck Community Partnership Initiative.
WASH, it's our water, sanitation and hygiene project whereby we seek to address some of the sanitation issues at our primary schools here on island to create comfortable washroom environments for our students and the staff in general and ensure that there is water available throughout. Thank you so much, Grenbeck. On behalf of the Rotary Club of Grenada East, we are sincerely thankful for your sponsorship for making these projects a reality.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Where you go when you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. We have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy, man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. When you're moving, you gotta be careful. Which direction you're going, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
You most definitely gotta be careful. Drums, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Good morning to the nation. A reading from the Word of God, Matthew chapter 8. When he was come down from the mountain, great multitude followed him, and beheld, there came a leper, and worshipped him, saying, Lord, if thou wilt, canst make me clean. And Jesus put forth his hand and saying, I will be thou clean. And immediately he was cleansed. And Jesus said unto him, See thou, tell no man, but go thy way, show thyself to the priest, and offer thy gift that Moses commanded for a testimony unto them. This is the end of the scripture reading.
And thank you. How's your weekend? Hello? Hello? Well, seems that she's gone. Gone with the wind. How did Jumpstick disappear so quick on me this morning? That's interesting. But nonetheless, we're here to fly. Yeah, we're here to do what is best. Good morning, all those lovely people latching on. Hey, Pat, what's up, girl? Trust that everything is okay? Well, be good. Have a nice day. So, my weekend is okay. Anyway, you will know. You'll know. I'll probably tell you.
It's only vice and corruption that's going on. Staying alive, trying to survive. That is how it is today. So as you go
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent, perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines, yet suitable for your hand wash, soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness. Keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents, soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Somebody say, bring money up, bring jumping up, bring money up. Oh, na, na, na.
Well, what do you know? The NLA is giving you an additional chance at winning in its Crazy Cash Second Chance Parish Giveaway. Yes! Starting June 10th, enter your non-winning Daily Cash 4, Daily Pick 3, or Playway tickets valued at $12 or more in a single purchase for a chance to win over $25,000 in cash. Be sure to write your name, address, and contact info on your entries before dropping them in the NLA branded box at your favorite authorized agent. Draws will be conducted every Friday starting June 23rd to July 21st, 2023 for every parish and aired on GBN TV at 8 p.m. That's a total of 105 draws of $250 each. Promotion ends July 14th, 2023. Must be 18 or older to participate. All prizes must be collected by July 31st, 2023. Other terms and conditions apply. See stores for details. NLA, making your dreams come true.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. When you're walking, what you say when you're talking, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful. We have to prepare to meet the challenges of life without fear. Greed and jealousy, hatred and envy, man, you have to move with care in that jungle out there. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. How you move when you're moving. Which direction you're going. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, careful.
When you go, when you walk, what you say, when you talk, when you go.
Good morning. I usually say good morning Vietnam. But I can't say good morning Vietnam. No, Vietnam is not somebody. Vietnam is a place where the Americans went and they fought a war. For what? I have no clue. Trust me. I say good morning to, you have, in everything you do, even if you're a parent, you have favorites in terms of children. But I don't have any favorites at the Met Office. No, they're all brilliant people. But my person this morning with me, Trisha Miller. Good morning, Trisha. How you doing?
Good morning to you. How are you?
I'm okay. How's the family?
They're good. Everybody's fine.
Everybody's fine?
Yeah.
How's the airport family?
Airport good.
Airport good.
Yeah.
What's now? They put the how do you call it yet?
The boarding bridges?
The bridge thing, yes, the bridge.
Not yet.
The bridge. So what they put?
Installed us yet there.
What they put?
They
What they
have
put?
them though.
Yeah. What did they put up yet? Nothing yet.
Nothing yet as far as I know. They're working on it though.
When are they expected to commission the bridges?
I have no idea. I'm so sorry.
Well, tell them if they want me morning, commission the bridges other than not traveling.
Hi.
All right, tell me, what's the weather like, girl?
Okay, it's the airport with some adjacent showers. Winds are from the east at 15 miles per hour. Barometric pressure 1014.5 millibars, which is above the mean and it's rising. Present temperature 27.7 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 82%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 31.6 degrees Celsius, and the minimum temperature last night was 27.8 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, 3.9 millimeters of rainfall were recorded here at the MBIA. This brings the total for the month so far to 35.8 millimeters. Now the public forecast valid for today and tonight for Grenada, Carriacou, and City Martinique. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy with light to moderate afternoon showers, and there is a low chance of lightning and thunder. Winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Today's maximum temperature is expected to get up to 31 degrees Celsius. Seas moderate, waves 5 to 7 feet in open water. Tides will be high around 11 a.m. and low about 5 p.m. Sunset this evening at 6:32. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 5:43. So just to recap, the weather is expected to be partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy with a few light to moderate afternoon showers, but there's also a low chance of some lightning and thunder. From the Met Office, Trisha Miller.
Trish, have a wonderful day, my dear.
Thank you.
All right, take care. Bye-bye. 25 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour. Good morning, Grenada. What's up? What's popping? Yeah. Okay, the cameras? Yeah. Remember I was saying that I need to get rid of that. I need to get rid of that one. Yeah, seriously. That one kind of upsetting me now. I tried to... trying to make it work this morning, and it's literally have to almost like beat the thing to get it to work. I don't know why. I have no clue. I have no clue why something like that should happen. But yeah, man. Yeah. Who want to sponsor a new one? Yeah, duh. If you want to sponsor a new one, you can call me. That is no problem. Yeah, I can. We can do that. How? You tell me that you want to sponsor a new one, and I'll tell you how we'll do it. Yeah, it's as easy as Taking candy from my baby. Yeah. Anyway, wow. So it's Monday. Yes, it is Monday. So that's the day when you tell me what's happening, what's taking place. You know, I like to peruse the internet and thing. And let me say good morning to Valin Ned. Valin is one of our soca artists, female soca artists, of course, in Grenada. And she's always, for simple things, yeah, Valin always catches my attention on social media. Whenever I go on to, because she's a friend, I don't believe that we are personal friends on social media, but she's a friend of she's a family, she's a member of the family of Real FM. So whenever she makes her post and so on, I will see them and I laugh. This morning I have to laugh and I have to read, not just laughing, I have to read for you. So Valin, she posted this one said 7 minutes ago. So I'm going to help you all go look for what Valin posted. But I'm going to read it to you anyway. I never had to F a DJ for airplay and I never will. Oh, okay, all right, Val, easy now, easy. With that being said, to all my DJ associates who see my talent and not my crutch, who's been supporting and pushing my art year after year, I have utmost respect for you guys. To those in their feelings for whatever reason, let the public know why you don't play my music or why you stop playing my music. Blessed day to all. But yo, check out my releases for this season. Woohoo! What? That is a big stone. Yeah, Valin, sling a stone there, boy. Good morning, Valin Ned. How are you, my dear? Trust that you're having a great day. But I like that post. Yeah, let them know. Who, Real FM? Nah, we ain't that thing. Dugo, he plays music because he loves music. He ain't need no F to play the music. He good enough with all the F that he getting. How I know? Well, he must be gay. He's a big man. All those of all you interfered, Val, in all your business. What else did I see on social media? Okay, I saw NMP. They have their thing. They had their thing yesterday. At Grand Mall. Yeah. Saw Keith Mitchell, lady kissing him in the head. He and Dabrio and Oliver and Kate chilling out. Yeah, man. Real people. Not plenty, but they get you. Yeah, they get you, man. Not plenty. Like the one in Hope. Now the one in Hope was a blast. But this one is good too. This one is good. I mean, if he's good, I'm telling you, all you don't get is still it. All right? Yeah, boy. But Kate starring these days, boy. See, she has a pink kind of... Is that filler? I don't know about that kind of pink thing there. Yeah, it look like filler, but it look like dripping. Faith happening, pink shoes and thing, you know what? Faith? Not Faith, Kate, Andre. What's wrong with you? Why are you saying Faith? Psh, I must be real stupid. I must be real stupid. I don't understand me. All right. Oh, yeah. Was Peter there? Yeah, Peter was there. I saw Peter. Peter and I saw a pink kind of polo. Was it polo? Yeah, I think. Yeah. I saw. So I think I saw a picture of him somewhere. Who else? Yeah, people there, man. Remember, I tell y'all this, and I remember that Monday mornings you call me and tell me what you see and what is happening. Monday mornings you call me and you tell me what you see and what is happening. I saw Clarice Modest there too. And that Rosemary, what again? Welsh? Yeah, she was there. Morning, Miss Modest. I want somebody to tell you that you and Andre in noise. Okay? Miss Clarice Modest. I want somebody to tell you, in case you didn't hear it for yourself, that you and Andre in noise. Okay? I establishing that. Good. Once I establish that, we good. Don't worry, you'll find out why you're in noise. Yeah. Don't understand? I'm pissed off to the highest level of pistivity. If that is a word. Don't understand all you at all. Or somebody calling, I hope. I think. Hello?
Just called to say good morning.
Who's this?
Really?
Oh, only you understand really like that. Brittany, good morning.
You have to make everybody know it's me, buddy.
But me and you don't really talking, so I don't understand what you're calling me for. We don't really talking, but that
Why
is
were
okay.
you talking?
We ain't talking, man.
Hey?
We done.
Yeah. We signed a never-ending contract, right?
Huh?
We signed a never-ending contract.
Government take back all the contract. We done.
Not ours.
Government take back all the contract. We done. Brittany, I won't see you anymore. I won't hear you anymore. I just lucky the other day to pass in the supermarket and no, Brittany, you're playing the fool.
I know it.
No, I'm not telling you straight up. That is straight from, what do I say, straight from the gullet, not the heart. The heart is not so smart anymore, so it's in the gullet.
But the thing is, I still love you.
You
ain't even taking that?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, I ain't taking that. They say Mr. Killer have a show coming up called Legends in Concert, but I ain't see me name. I ain't see Andre Dalala. He that does that. That disrespectful. What do Killer?
Anyway, I'm out the house.
We're going.
Tivoli.
But that's how you're working these days?
No, that's why I'm working only for today.
Only for today.
That's for this tomorrow.
Okay. Well, all the best and continue doing what you're doing, girl. I know you love what you do.
Yes, I do.
And time for the next level.
Yes.
Time for the next. Trust me, time for the next level.
Anytime that door open.
Yeah, but no, the door's there. Go and just kick it down. Don't wait for it to open. Kick it down. Bratam.
You have me build it back?
Well, if you had to build back, you had to build back, but kick it down. Trust me, love. The door is always there. Handle your business. Time for you to handle. All right?
We have business to handle, but we're going to talk in private.
All right, then. Take care.
Right.
All right. Yeah, that's my homie Brittany there. I haven't seen Brittany. Well, I did see her. Was it last week? I think. 4420175. I said to you, you are the one. You need to call me. Or somebody on the line. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Andrew Donald.
Hey, I see you yesterday. What color shoes did you have on there, girl? I forgot.
Good morning, sir.
I see you new shoes. Yesterday.
Where you see me?
When you sit on the chair. What
You was there?
That's my business. Don't ask me business.
Oh, you watching us on Skype? Or Facebook?
No, I was there.
Okay. Well, I see my boyfriend. Our man say, look, the man you love does the Andrew Donald, the agriculture man. I see VJ.
You see him?
Anyhow, sorry I didn't see you, man. It was a nice little outing.
I didn't want to see you.
Oh, that is all right, but they all see me, though. They all see me in my nice dress and my felt.
Where you get that
green felt.
Where you get
the
that
wall,
sneakers?
The wall.
That sneakers you had there. Where you get that sneakers, girl?
My son. God bless America, boy. My son that sent that for me. Yeah. I want to say good morning to everybody. Stanley, Fluffy, BJ, everybody that turned out. And Mr. Donald, I wish that they could have that once a month for people to come out. You know, let the NNPIs come out. I even see NDC people there and all.
No, that's
I
good.
see a lot of NDC people there.
That's good.
Yeah. And I would like the Prime Minister. You want a nice white shirt, boy. Yolan Smith, good morning, darling. And good morning to Miss Yolan Dane Hussard and her mom. Good morning. And all NNPI this morning, good morning. We had a wonderful time yesterday. Mr. David, good morning. Dr. Mitchell, good morning. Mr. Dabro. Everybody was there. Miss Modest was there. She was starring. Miss Kate, everybody, Andre. And I love that. One thing I want to tell them, whenever they having anything again, make ice cream for the children. So we go buy ice cream, not only food. So you have a lot of kids. So we need ice cream. And are you having the next session? Let whoever it is make ice cream and sell. It was so nice. I feel happy. I just now I wake up, you know.
Well, you nearly don't wake up, Kami.
I tell you, because I had a good time, Mr. Donald. I eat food. Because I didn't cook yesterday. After the program, I went down. So I eat a lot of food. And thing. I don't use alcohol, so but I eat. You know, it was nice, and a lot of people I didn't see, I saw them yesterday. Wonderful. That is strength. But we need more. Next time, Mr. Donald, most of the people in different villages, they don't have bus. They must organize bus. Or you put a set of $5 to help pay for the bus. Because remember, NNP is not in power now. So we'll get to pay for the buses. Save a little $5 aside. So we come out in full numbers all over the country. Because a lot of people could not make it yesterday.
All right.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
You
glad
look
to know.
all right, Andre.
Say
You want
again?
your nice long sleeve shirt. Good morning to everybody again.
You find looking good?
Yeah, you look good. You look good. And you're hanging there, everybody.
Okay,
All
love.
NSP Heights. Good morning. Have a good day.
You too, my love. Yeah. So there you go. What? I'm waiting on you to call. Good morning. Oh, I thought that was a call. I didn't know why. I make a mistake. So yeah, I'm waiting. You know, this morning, do I have things that I want to say? Yeah, Rosemary. Good morning. What's up, girl? Francis, you that ex-police guy, what's taking place? Base guy, and this morning we have at Velma. Let me check. Coconut bakes with saltfish and fried plantain. Herbal tea, well, it's local. And for lunch today, she's got callaloo soup. So she's got two different kinds of callaloo soup. Callaloo soup for those who don't eat meat, and callaloo soup for those who eat meat. So in the meat section, she has pigtail and pig snout. And of course, you know, all the veggies and everything going in the one for the those who don't eat meat. Local juices, that's available also today. Burgers and fries, that's for dinner. Good morning.
Good morning to Mr. Andrew Donald.
Good morning.
And good morning, Junita. The chatters on the street is back on again.
Mm-hmm.
So last week, Mr. Andrew Donald, like every MP going for meet and greet in the diaspora now. Yeah, I cry.
Say again? I didn't hear that.
I say like all them MP going in the diaspora for meet and greet.
leave the time alone.
I see me MP there in meet and greet in the diaspora.
Leave the time
but
alone.
We ain't seen him in Southwest at all. Somebody says I was browsing on Facebook and I see a live. And when I watch, I see the man talking. They say how they have to open some kind of office in Dubai and India. I don't know what kind of
office. I don't understand.
I don't know.
But who gives the gentleman the authority to speak to that when
well,
he's not the foreign minister? He has to let the foreign minister speak to that.
I look chatters on the street, trust me.
Why they didn't ask him about why he does keep it tied behind the back?
When he go for he didn't have him tied at night. When he go for his port and they say support the patronize with the bar. So I don't know if it's I cry. Lord of his mercy, what Grenada coming to?
You mean what Grenada coming to? Grenada is Grenada?
They take out people who could run country and put some broadcast people to run country. I don't know. They are going to meet and greet. What do you meet and greet with us in Southwest?
What school Isaiah going to?
Isaiah going in SAS.
No, honestly, what form is he in?
Isaiah just start Form 1.
Just start Form 1.
Yes.
If you give them a chance, they put in Isaiah in Form 5 and let you do exams.
Real people they go with this Maui. St. Vincent get the results already. How come you can't get to the results and how it sure indeed? You have to go back to the drawing board. A whole week passed now and the results can come out. I'm telling you, real Maui going on in this trip in this place. Franca Bonadina and them, the Minister of Education. I don't know, let them continue doing what they're doing inside it.
Hey, hold on. You know,
who is the advisor?
Hold on, let me just say this to you. And I want you to listen, hear me out.
Go ahead.
You know, I'm very passionate about people who are St. Patrick's connections.
Well, go ahead.
Right.
They're doing boo-boo.
Franca from up here, okay?
She again.
Leave Franca alone. Only leave Franca alone. She makes you mistake Anthony Boson corrected. They bring back again. Leave her. Not yet bring it.
They like boo-boo.
let me tell you something. And let me say this. Let me say this. I personally rate Franca. Why? I invited Franca many years ago. I invited Franca to Real FM Studios.
Did she come?
Yes, she did.
Okay.
She did. And I know that I invite parliamentarians who are 30 seconds away from me and they don't come.
Okay.
And Franca drove up to be a part of the Real Xpressions program that morning. So I credit Franca. Nazim Burke, I credit Naz because I had an interview with Naz. Sheldon Douglas will tell you about it. It was a very interesting one. So there those what's his name? Sylvester Qualis, I rate him too. You know, he's doing stupidness, but you know, I rated him too. What's the other one? Patrick Simmons, my former teacher at the St. Andrews Anglican Secondary School.
He taught you too?
Yeah, so he too, I rate him because he used to come. He came on a regular basis. But I always wanted to do Terry Hilaire, but Patrick Simmons will never let me do Terry Hilaire alone. He says never happen. You want to kill him? So so anytime Terry had to come, Patrick would make sure that he come with Terry. Or Sylvester Qualis come with Terry.
He can do shield them young ministers.
Well, at least, but you see, but no, at least Patrick understood that Terry was not at the level. Do you understand? Well, if he's not at the level, he has to do some, make sure that he's guided.
They put the enemy with him, Django.
I don't know about that. I know what who is the enemy. I'm not from St. Andrew. All you fight, all your battle up before yourself. I ain't thinking about it.
Remember what I'm thinking yes?
Yeah.
So they had a thing saying on Facebook that the Prime Minister having a one-on-one with the Prince of Hate. Right? Well, I don't know if they go back to the airs. They'll say how you're having a one-on-one and calling Dow this tonight and be on the air. But don't worry, go tune in and listen. I go tune in and listen to hear what he had to come and say about the 1 year in office. Because we don't know, but we have ears, and because we have ears to hear and we have eyes to see. We live in a far land, we live in right here. We don't have to call diaspora for them to come and meet and greet with us. We live in right here, so the people in diaspora, they have to go and tell them what they're doing and what they ain't doing. But we live in here and we see him. I'm in diaspora listening. We live in here and we see him. Nobody look about no radio and come and lie for me. So
are you saying that the program that you spoke about to the Prime Minister, that one is off?
I don't know, we can see one. They have one tonight to kind of shield the one for Wednesday.
No, it's not the shield. Colin Dow does what you call it?
He will be on GBN tonight, be on the headlines.
Be on the headlines. So Colin does that on Monday nights.
Yes,
so that's
they
good.
had one before this one. They had one for Wednesday with the Prince of Hate. So to take all the shame in the eye when people start to talk about it, they put one for tonight. So I'm going to listen. Let me see what's going on.
All right. Thank you.
So me don't know. Blessings, Mr. Donald, and continue doing what you're doing.
Okay.
You have eyes. Just continue to stay focused on what is going on in our country.
I'll
Keep
try.
our eyes and ears open.
I'll try.
Blessings.
All right. One love. Yeah, Unison Joseph was quick to point out to me, hey, Andrew, what are you, Uncle Tilly, former Prime Minister? Yeah, Prime Minister Thomas is here too. I can count all those who came, you know. Yeah, I can count all those who came. You know, and I know all those who would not come. Yeah. Somebody met me over the weekend and said to me, Andre, aren't you going to have Prime Minister Mitchell on your program as the NDC celebrates? And I'm like, I did not plan for that. I did not plan for it. However, if the Congress did reach out, not saying that they would, but if the Congress did reach out, I would have been okay, grateful to speak to their Prime Minister. I would have done that. As long as I'm able to ask the questions that I want to ask. Yeah. So, but nah, they didn't reach out. But that's okay. We continue to move on. We continue to do what we have to do. We continue to do our best in terms of practicing good media ethics. Because I try my best to stay in the know. I don't claim to know everything, but I try my best to stay in the know and to give you the information as I get it. Once I do so and I cross-check it. For instance, I was listening. Oh, there's somebody online. Good morning.
Andrea, call back in. I would like you all to. I would like you to invite Deacon Mitchell, the man that says the Prime Minister of this country, to come on this program. Let people like me and others question him. What he has done for the year. He takes all the credit of the NMP work and say they do good. I don't see nobody has to roll up. The whole President Bush, people balling, people suffering. You sending home. You sending home people. So what achievement you make? You don't do nothing, sir. So I like somebody have that man on their radio station. Not on GBN, because when you call in, they just cut you off. They just cut you off when you want to ask them some hard questions. To ask Mr. Deacon Mitchell what he has done for Washington Grenada. What he has done for this country. You take somebody else's man walk. Mr. Andrews and them, they are ashamed. None of them, they are ashamed. They cannot walk the street in Grenada. And they live in here. When they go in America, you must tell the Grenadians what are you doing to poor people. Tell the Grenadian people what are you doing to poor people in Grenada. You understand? They can't walk the street like me this morning. They could pass on the street in a car with the glass up. But to face people face to face, they can't do that. Have a good day, Grenada.
You too have a wonderful one, my dear. Someone just sent me a message and asked, would I invite the Prime Minister, Deacon Mitchell? To begin with, I don't know how to find him. Oh, call the office. You have to understand this, yeah, and be straight up. There are certain people who would not take certain people's calls. You think Deacon Mitchell is going to take a call from Andre Donald? No, it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. But let's not beat up about that. We all knew that it was not going to happen, so we don't have to force it to happen. There are media houses. There are media houses who will have Prime Minister Mitchell. You listen to them when he has, and if you get the opportunity to ask a question, then you ask the question. Many of you would expect that if I have Deacon Mitchell here, then I'd ask him questions to embarrass him, and I tell you no. And to Unison Joseph, who remember that I had Prime Minister Tillman Thomas in the studios of Real FM at our first location. And no, I did not seek to embarrass him. I never seek to embarrass anyone who comes within my sphere. If we're doing an interview, we're doing an interview to give information to people. That is how I see it. That's how I believe it is to be done. That is what I understood by my teachings. Ask questions so that people can gather information so that they can be better individuals going forward. Not ask questions to embarrass the interviewee. No. What are you embarrassing a person for? Then you don't want them to come back by you. It's straight and simple. It is straight and simple. Good morning. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hi. Morning.
Raston.
Hi.
Where's the vibes, you know?
Very good, man.
Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm calling on the Prime Minister to fire the Minister of Health. Because he ain't doing a good job in here. He's lying too much. I feel he should fire him from administration. Thank you, sir.
One love. The question is the Minister of Health doing a good job? And generally, it seems that what is coming up these days as an answer, it's no. The Minister for Health is not doing a good job. And when I look at it, and I'm speaking to somebody who would whisper into the ears of the Prime Minister, when I look at it, sir, Mr. Lacrette is out. He's out of his depth. He can't handle it, sir. The Ministry for Health is not an easy ministry to handle. And posing and taking out picture and smiling and everything like that, that's not going to cut it, sir. You need to really and truly, after you would have celebrated your first year, you need to really and truly shuffle that pack. You need to shuffle that pack again. Good morning.
Andrea, come back in. The Ministry of Health, the nurses tired. They start in the general hospital. You hear? Friday gone. I was going to the health clinic and Melville Street. The whole place flooded water. If I like, you have people could testify to that. The nurses in the general hospital, they shot staff. One doctor was an emergency. I already called and speak about it. So I don't know what they have Mr. Lacrette doing this. And he says he's a pastor. He don't have certain medication you cannot get. So I don't understand. And they mustn't lie to people. They mustn't lie. They're not doing a good job in Grenada. When are you going to America and Canada and them place? Tell the people what are they doing to poor people in Grenada. And I have a bunch of people that just running them out. Eh? And that's it, Michelle. I ain't saying we didn't make mistakes, but it was not like that. And it's a shame for Mr. Andrews and all of them to be going outside there and lie. Are you lying to people? And Grenadians suffering. We suffering in Grenada right now.
Okay.
Hey.
Thank you, love. Yeah, Prime Minister, Mr. Lacrette is out of his depth. Prime Minister, let me also tell you, Minister Thomas, the leader of government business in the Senate, he too is out of his depth. He too, he can't see the top of the water at all. He is drowned in, sir. And there are others. There are others. And I don't know how you're going to fix it. But the call is yours. And, you know, I used to do son wonder, why the hell you have to do son be at every press conference, and why did you, or do you have to be seen to be the repository of knowledge? And now I understand. You can't afford for them to speak. Anytime they speak, you're in trouble. Your whole government is in trouble when they speak. So I understand why you have to be at all press conferences. You cannot afford for them to speak. These are a set of people who are just on for the ride, I dare say. Yes, they're just on for the ride, and they're going to enjoy the ride. And that's cool, because they won. The people voted them in. The people voted them in. Now, yesterday, Celestine Grant, my darling, good morning to you. How are you today? Trust that you're doing fine. Kissy Batiste, what's up, girl? Yesterday, I listened to a portion of the program with Carl Caton and Kennedy Boudlal. And Kennedy Budlal started off by speaking to some utterances by Eddie Frederick that Kennedy Budlal, heard. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting to hear. I have not heard it as yet. So I'll be limited somewhat in my comments. But I've got a call on the WhatsApp here. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, Mr. Don.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, well, I wanted to speak on that same line too. I was a bit disturbed based on some of the things that I heard Mr. Budlaw said, that Mr. Eddie Frederick said about our former Prime Minister and also the supporters of NNP. And I'm waiting patiently to hear if we will hear anything from his main sponsor or bank, if they will make an apology or they will withdraw their sponsorship to him. And if not, I will withdraw all my account from Coop Bank. And it is a well-established bank in Grenada, and I don't feel they have to sponsor someone who is decide to discredit people. And honestly speaking, I will withdraw my account if no apology, or if they don't withdraw the sponsorship of it, because he's preaching hate, and he's spreading division, and that have to stop.
My take on this is simply this, my friend. You say an apology or a withdrawal of their support. No, it has to come both ways. If it is proven that he uttered those words, if the bank can prove that he uttered those words, they have to then apologize to the Grenadian public and then withdraw their financial support from him. As a matter of fact, I'm at this time trying to get the clip, but I can't find the program yet. Maybe later on today I may be able to find the program so I can get that clip in. And when I get the clip in, I will play it. I will play it so that people can hear, what was said by the gentleman. But then again, it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me to be privy or to hear that Eddie Frederick would have said things like that. Eddie's a bully. And I've said so on Real FM time and time again. Eddie is a bully. He bullied me when I was growing up on Church Street, and he was living on Market Hill. And I would leave his mom and his sister out of respect for them. I'd leave them out of it. But to say Eddie is a bully, because when you listen to his statements, you'd know that those statements are statements of someone he needs to be listening to CJ on Tuesdays, because he have a lot of mental health issues. He has a lot of mental health issues. So he needs to, tomorrow morning, he should be listening to CJ to find out, hey, how can I get some help? And how can this lady help to do so and refashion my thoughts so I can stop bullying people? Because that is his thing, to bully you into submission. That is all he knows. And there's so many things that personally I can say about Eddie, but I respect his mom, his sister, and all those who are close to him. I respect them, but I'm going to deal with him. I'm going to deal with him. And the rest has to be with the Grenadian people, because they should not just, like you've called and you've made your which is known to the bank. But someone needs to take the lead. Someone needs to take the lead and start getting petitions. Start getting petitions off to the bank and say, hey, we can't afford for this. And that is what has to happen. The bank has to have it on record. Not just us saying it on the radio. Yes, they will hear. But the bank must have it on record so that it can be raised with their shareholders and with their who and the management team and everybody like that. Because you cannot have one man. You cannot have one man. Because he, and you know what's interesting? There was a period when the same NDC was not a good stomping ground for Eddie Frederick. And he was bodying up Keith Mitchell. Yes, the same nasty man he was bodying up. He was bodying up Keith Mitchell. Do you understand? Today he's gone again. Eddie and... I'm trying to draw a similarity. Eddie and Stanford Simon could live in the same house. There ain't much difference between the two persons. Probably Stanford is not a bully. But there ain't much difference. They're going here, there, and everywhere at the same time. That's how they are. They're always looking for things for themselves. They're always looking for personal gains. And let me tell you this. Eddie believe he white, eh? You don't have to take my word for it, you know. But Eddie does not believe he's a black man. Listen to all the conversations that he would have had. You would never hear him identify with black people. His thing, a favorite statement of his, you black and stupid. Check it out for yourself. Check all his programs and you'd hear him mention them stupid black people and them. Eddie believes he's white. Inferiority complex is what the youth is suffering from. Listen, the things I know about the gentleman, if I have to speak to them, it will mean that I will have to involve his sister and his mother and so on. I don't want to do that. But if you want to know about Eddie, call Paul Roberts. Find Paul Roberts. And you'll find out about Eddie. If you want to know about Eddie, ask Sherma Wells. And what is interesting, the government of Grenada, they have contracted Eddie to do, how you call this thing? Not public relations. Customer service. Education with different people. The government of Grenada, they have contracted Eddie to do that. I'm sure you would have heard the advert played this morning on this radio station. The government of Grenada, they have contracted Eddie Frederick to do that work. And I wonder now if the government of Grenada is not thinking, but hold on, what's happening here? Because, excuse me, the man that you have contracted to teach people about customer service is getting rid of a sector of people. How do you expect, and I'm speaking here to the government, how do you expect a person who is not necessarily a supporter of the Congress and maybe a supporter of the NNP and needing to go to that conference, how do you expect after Eddie Vedrick was calling them stupid and nasty and whatever and black and don't have sense, how do you expect them to go and sit down? How do they go and sit in a hall and drop everything and take in information from Eddie Vedrick? No. No, they can't. And Ministry for Education, I am saying to you, or not education, sorry, government ministry, whichever one is responsible for that, I'm saying to you, put a brakes on that immediately and go back to the drawing board and see how you can fix this. Because you cannot subject people to that. Good morning. How are you doing?
Yeah, good morning, Andrew. Good morning. I'm okay, man.
Yeah, talk to me.
Andrew, I remember during the election campaign, the opposition leader at the time, NDC, the leader of the party, he was saying that he want people, qualified people asking people to bring in the civic, right, so that he could judge them about the education and the qualification. And brothers, Andre, it doesn't matter. Many people have degree, they have qualification, but then to represent people, they don't have the qualification to represent it. They only represent it themselves. And I do believe all them in the Senate, they deserve to go back in training school. Even those in the lower house, they need to go back. And what did happen? Income, they went to government. Within a month, they get a raise of pay. So it comes out where people, they're in a job, they deserve a raise of pay and they get a raise of pay. See that as you're trying to make someone somebody that they are not are. And the whole cabinet need a reshuffle. Them in the Senate need a reshuffle because I know that and they say that they have an outside government. I think some of the outside people might do a better job than some of them that they're in the lower house and the upper house. Because making Greener shame. Greener was a living example of a lighthouse before the last election. But now Greener become a laughing stock because of the choice that some of Greener made. So I call upon the government to change the ways of thinking and think people and have the interest of the people, Greener Carrick at heart. Not only have some who they think they support them and give them, assist them to win the election. Because we are all Grenadians. And every government purpose is to make sure that everyone in Grenada benefit from whatever they have to do in the country. So, that's right.
Thank you. Yeah. You know, as Bob Marley said, there's so much things to say right now. There's so much things to say. So much that I could say. Sometimes it's better not saying it. Good morning.
Good morning to Mr. Andrew Donald and to Grenada. I tend to support 95% of what you said there.
Man, just give me 100 one day now, man. What the hell does do you?
No. You won't get any 100. But you are totally right. I have been listening to Eddie Vedrick for a very, very long time. Run down Grenadians, call Grenadians, all kind of name. He had invited us to come and see the tape. They have the tape in Munich. Up to now, we haven't found that tape. And he has been, I think you're quite right, that he has been pitching on both sides of the fence. Both sides of the fence. And the pastor, I believe, you're right there again. They're playing jumping games. And that doesn't mean that when somebody wrong, you don't tell them they're wrong, but it's jumping games. Political jumping games, I call that. They're not working. So you're totally right. I didn't. I will, as you said, I would like to hear the tip.
I'm gonna get it. Get it. I'm just trying to find out exactly on what platform, and I'm trying to find out where in the tape, where in the utterances that was, so I can get it. But I'm gonna get it. Before the end of the day, I will have it in my hands.
Okay.
I will have.
There's the next thing I heard. with that lady from Victoria, Miss Oslin Crosby, and a gentleman, I think he's a peer from somewhere down Marlene way. He's a pollster, and he said that he predicted the elections correctly, and he is saying now that Dr. Mitchell is the NMP best friend. The longer Dr. Mitchell stay in power or stay in as head of the party would mean very beneficial for the NDC. And he had a lot to say of the results and how they tabulated the results of the election. Some of it I tend to could go with it, but some again I thought he was totally unfair. He says a Grenadian, he said that he did his homework properly and he did a scientific poll, and the reasons and some of the ideas he gave are not with it. And that's an opinion of his, and that's an opinion of his poll, so I can't.
But you have the first thing you have to ask yourself is who is the gentleman? And that's the first question.
The gentleman, I don't know him in person, but he's a peer, some peer.
Who is the gentleman? Where does the gentleman reside? And
he resides in Canada.
All right. And who is paying him?
I don't know.
Right. So, Clifford, let's stop right there. He resides in Canada. And one of these days, when you get an opportunity, or let me draw your thing to something. Have you ever witnessed that the guy from Barbados, what's his name? He does polls too. Peter Wickham. Peter Wickham. Have you ever heard Peter Wickham say to my dear friend Kalistra, I can't give you that information? Have you ever heard him say?
I've heard him say.
Right. And the reason why he can't give the information is because Kalistra did not pay him to do the polls. When someone gets paid to do a poll, Clifford, they are obligated to only provide the results of those polls to the person who paid them to do it. They cannot give it to anybody else. So my question is, did Oslin Crosby or did Oslin Crosby's boss pay that gentleman to do the polls?
Well, the way
where is it coming from? Why is it that a gentleman who is from who may be from Molineux, who resides in Canada, who nobody has heard about ever before, all of a sudden he's doing polls? All of a sudden he can sit on his posterior in Canada and tell us what is happening in Grenada when we are seeing different? Clifford, come on, man. We have to do so. Sometimes when you hear what you remember, they say. I'm sure you heard this one. Let the jackass bray when he tired, he must stop.
Well, I don't know.
That is how you have to.
I don't know if I could say he's a jackass.
No, I never said he was a jackass. I never said you were. I said that is a statement that I hear my grandparents make already. Let the jackass pray, when he tired, he must stop. And I'm saying to you, Clifford, there's sometimes when you listen to these things and them, as soon as you realize the angle they're going, dismiss them and don't listen. Because, Clifford, they would only serve to contaminate your mind. And that is their intention, to contaminate your mind.
I think even though my mind is contaminated, I'll be a thinker for myself.
Okay.
So
I'm just giving you some friendly advice, brother. That's why you should give me the 100%.
I will be a thinker for myself.
That's why you should give me the 100%.
But sometimes I wonder when people interviewing, it's like they're asking the questions that they find the answer for already, because they're saying, oh, that would have been my next question. Oh, I understand that. And they give you the impression that it's something that cook up already. That is my impression of things, of certain things. But lastly, and generally speaking, I am, as somebody said about shuffling the cabinet. I don't think shuffling the cabinet is the answer. I think generally, a lot of the ministers are not together. They're not singing from the same hymn sheet. So I don't know if shuffling it would bring it better. But in my understanding, when I listen to the ministers reporting, they're not together. They're speaking on the same topic, but it's different. It's like you're playing mass in the band with me, but you're not in the band. And that's how I see a lot of the ministers, you know. So I'm not sure that shuffling it is going to answer. These people have to be more cohesive in their reporting, and they're not that. Particularly the last Senate that went there, I don't think the ministers were on top of their reporting at all.
Okay. I want to ask you a question before you go, Clifford. If you put a lawyer, a doctor, a farmer, and a teacher together, and you tell them to build a boat, and you take a fisherman, and you put him, and they say build a boat, who will finish the boat first?
Well, I expect the fisherman to finish first, but again, ideas alone don't do it. Eh?
Clifford,
I hear you.
You have a set of people that don't know. They don't know Clifford.
Yeah, I mean, I'm highly disappointed. While I agree that the government would have made some changes in something, but I'm highly disappointed with the attitude of the ministers. Highly disappointed. I know that they're green to politics, but they're not playing the game as if they understand the rules, in my opinion. And I say that openly, and I'm prepared to challenge any one of the ministers on that they're not playing the game as if they know the rules. And if you don't know the rules, you can't play the game. So that is my thing about the minister. I don't think shuffling the pack is going to help it.
All right.
People have to learn, and you have to understand when you don't know, you don't know.
He who knows not and knows not that he knows not that he knows not is a what?
Just don't know.
Clifford, have a nice day.
Yeah, same to you.
Well, I'll get 100 now.
Still not. He coming, but he's a little down still.
Have a nice day,
It could be about 80, 89.
So you go down there?
98 or somewhere.
Oh, 98.
97.
Okay. All right, I hear you, my brother. Have a wonderful day. Good. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Carrico, Petey, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. Wherever you are this morning, thank you so very much for making us your choice, making us your stop. That's real. That's 91.9, 91.5, www.drealfmgrenada.com. We are going to pause for a commercial cause. When we come back, we've got more for you on this station. I want to speak a little bit about education when I get back. It's 19 minutes now after the 8 o'clock hour.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials, including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel, and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens, and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
The Pure Grenada Excellence Champion Program promotes a legacy of excellence by investing in our people, embracing excellent service, and always providing exceptional experiences. The Carrico training sessions were a hit. This time, we will be training right here on mainland Grenada. Training sessions begin May 15th, 2023. Register now by calling GTA Head Office 440-2279, emailing info@puregrenada.com, or visiting www.puregrenada.com/excellence champion. Remember, excellence begins with me. Excellence ends with all our we.
represent 4-7 trip.
Now more than ever, Flow is working hard to keep you connected to the things that matter most. Your family, your work, and your favorite entertainment. We are also providing Flow Study free of charge so students can stay connected and up to date with their schoolwork. And And because your safety is our highest priority, you can manage your account from the safety of your own home through the MyFlow app. We are here for you, keeping you connected.
If you're looking to improve or maintain your health, look no further. We have a general practitioner right here on Main Street, Sates in the Kweze. Dr. Guerra, a gynecologist and surgeon who specializes in women's health. She offers lab tests, blood, pap smears, prostate cancer, and stool tests. We now have a portable EKG machine that gives you accurate readings by using just 2 fingers. And that's not all. If you're suffering from any respiratory conditions such as asthma, bronchitis, COPD, or seasonal allergies, we have a nebulizer machine that can safely treat these. Consultation for pregnant women from beginning to end. Surgeries, which includes hysterectomy, tying of tubes, vaginal shrinking, removal of uterine fibroids, vaginal warts, hernias, and C-sections. She also specializes in diagnostic and therapeutic DNC, abnormal bleeding. Eye testing is also available at the clinic by appointment only with Dr. Mabel Veritas Lugo. They are in collaboration with Alice Labs, located in St. George, opposite the Excel Plaza. Walk-ins are accepted. You can also call for an appointment at 423-3352 or our landline at 444-4272. That number's again 423-3352 or 444-4272. Put your health first.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the credit union of Grenville, takes you where you want to be. Feel secure with the Credit Union of Grenville, taking care of all your financial needs, including savings, loans, mortgages, and sound financial advice. Serving you with branches on Jubilee Street in Grenville, Lucas Street in St. George's, and coming soon, our Grandstand sub-office. Call us on 442-8602 or visit one of our offices. With Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, your financial security is guaranteed.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody! Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
The NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more. With Multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Where you walk, what you say, when you talk, where you go, where you walk, what you say, when you talk.
It's a hungry world out there, with everybody scrambling to get a share. Wolves in sheep clothing, birds of prey waiting to swoop down on you, and there's no telling what they'll do. You gotta be careful.
You just gotta be careful in whatever you do. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the WORLD. Yeah, your homeboy's back. Where's my pen? Did somebody steal my pen? Oh, it's in my pocket. See, I thought I was looking for it. It's in my pocket. So, remember I said I'd touch a bit on education. But in cricket, there are two balls that people are afraid. The bouncer and the googly. The bouncer is good, it could kill you, and the googly could turn you inside out, is what they call the wrong one. It's supposed to go one way, but it's going the next way. Yeah. So just remember those two words, googly and bouncer. Now, I cannot speak for the teachers. Definitely not. I have done no polls. Definitely not. So I am in the same position as the National Democratic Congress. They cannot speak for the teachers because they did not consult with the teachers. And they, like me, did not complete any polls, any study to show that what they have decided to do is something that is not only as accepted by teachers, parents, but by the general population of this nation. That one was a shot in the dark. That is something that happened at the 99th hour. You decide that, look, we are going to send all the children who would have stepped into that hall, all the children will go off to secondary school. Now, that, of course, when a child enters the system at the primary school level, that child starts to focus and is told, hey, you get to grade 5, I think it is now, yeah? You get to grade 5, you do well, and you pass your exams. The treat is, the reward is that you get to go off to secondary school. Every child works for that, or towards that. So you may say that, you know what? You don't have to work for it anymore. We give it to you anyway. Huh. That is where the problem is. That is where the thing turn old mass. Because I say this to you, whether you like it or not, and there are those who are going to hammer me, there are those who love me right now and would most likely hammer me after I make these statements. But that's all right. I got my uncle who's listening and he's going to do so and chastise me after I make these statements. But I say this to you. Was everybody meant to be a doctor? Was everybody meant to be a nurse? Was everybody meant to be a farmer? Why do you think we have prison officers? You think we have prison officers just for them to watch the bars? If nobody was in prison, there'd be no need for prison officers. I say this to say, everybody walks a singular path. Everybody walks a singular path. Not all children. Listen carefully. You could vex at me after this. You could say I'm an idiot. I'm accustomed to hearing that. Not all children were meant to attend secondary school. Not all children were meant to attend secondary school. And I can point out some children who did not attend secondary school, and today they are success stories. One of the best drivers in relation to buses, one of the best throughout Grenada. I can name someone, not one, but I can name some of the best. Xander, Fluffy, Crystal, good morning. I can go on naming, and you'd realize these guys are success stories in their own right. They're success stories. They didn't attend secondary school. They did not attend secondary school. Some of the better fishermen did not attend secondary school. Now it is proper for every child to receive his or her highest calling in relation to education. But I think it is so wrong. Ms. Franca Bernadine, yes, she's from St. Patrick's, I could talk your name. She grew up here too. Ms. Franca Bernadine did the same thing, you know. And Minister Anthony Boson repealed it because he saw the folly. He and his government saw the folly in it. Not every child is meant to go to secondary school, and not every child is meant to go to secondary school on the first try. I will not be the one to say that I am a success. You do the judge. You be the judge on that one. But I can tell you this. In my first go at Common Entrance, I failed. In my second go at Common Entrance, I was first in the school and ninth in the island. So now that the government is promoting advance at all cost, some children will not get the opportunity to fulfill their truest potential because some children are definitely not ready for that level. The question is, why did the government see that had to be done? Could it be, caller, I'm coming to you. You're on the WhatsApp, so give me a minute. No, you're on the landline. Give me a minute, I'm coming to you, caller. Could it be that when they looked at the results, it was not good? It showed up flaws in the system. And therefore, because the results were coming just around the time of them celebrating their first year in office, is it possible that they decide, let us do so and just send every child on and not show, according to Cindy Loper, is that it? Cindy somebody, she said, I see your true colors. Not show the true colors of the exam. Not show what really and truly happened, the true picture. Is it that the picture is so bad? Well, if it's not, show us. Show us the results. Is it a fact that you did not have as many children passing as you thought you would have? So therefore, you had to do so and do something that will pull a wool over people's eyes. And finally, before I take a caller, and I want you guys to think on this one. Based on my information, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell had a daughter who sat the exam. Is it possible that that daughter failed and therefore it would have been a bad thing to show that the daughter failed the exam? So hence the reason the decision was taken to let everybody pass? I am asking the questions. On the WhatsApp line, no, on the landline, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yes.
Wow. Thanks for accepting. Give me some patience this morning. But some of the things I wanted to talk about, you have already spoken to it. My concern is putting all the children in secondary school. What will happen to the primary school? Because these children who don't pass, they go back to the primary school. They have an opportunity to continue learning, and where they have failed in the subject that they have failed, they have the opportunity to work on that, because the teacher will see that they improve for the next time they go to and have the exam done. Then it will be fewer children in the primary school. Or are they intend to hire or employ teachers in the evening to assist these children that did not pass and go to the secondary school to work with them after school hours? These are things that they have to take into consideration, because they are not doing the country any good justice. What they are producing. What are they producing? When the children come from school, oh yes, I went to secondary school, but you come out with nothing. So you cannot pass in Form 1. They put you in Form 2. You did not pass in Form 2, you go in Form 3. And you just keep going, but you're not improving because you don't have the basic knowledge, not even understanding. These things take time. You understand? It takes dedication. The children would not show any interest, those who remain in the primary school. Because first thing they would think, whether I pass or not, I'll be going to secondary school. So it doesn't matter whether I put interest in what they're teaching. Because come what may, I will go to secondary school. So that is not giving the children encouragement. They are doing no justice at all to the school children.
Thank you.
Bye.
No justice at all. That's what the caller is saying. No justice at all to the school children. You are messing up the lives of the school children. You don't care about the young people in our nation. Persons are taught from since birth. Persons are taught that you do things and you do them right, you get rewards. So now, when the child gets into primary school, all the child has to do is just continue going to school, you know. Continue going to school. Mr. Pear, yes, caller, I'm coming to you in a minute. Mr. Pear, Francis Pear speaks to it all the time, that we have a deficiency in our education in Grenada. And before fixing that deficiency, we decide the best thing to do is the up and out system. Because if you are going to send them on That means the next couple of hundred or the next 1,000 children who are ready for secondary school come September next year, you have to make room for them. And how do you make room for them? You send every single child who was in Form 1, you send them on to Form 2. That's what you have to do to make room for them, because you're not building new secondary schools. So you're going to be sending children on. And it reminds me of something that happens on the 1st of April every year. Send the fool further on. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. I can recall speaking to Miss Franca Bonadin, the Minister of Education under the NDC. And she had that same program where she said that every child must enter secondary school. And I was one of the persons that said to her that every child would never be secondary school material. They just wouldn't make it. And I know of a lot of people who didn't go to secondary school, and those that went to secondary school can't match them in their field. So you were quite right when you say that. I know of a lot of fellas who never went to a secondary school. Perhaps didn't even have a real good elementary understanding, but they come out skilled in the area.
One of the better principals in Grenada attended secondary school in his 20s for the very first time. That's when he got the opportunity.
Right.
And speaking here of now deceased Brother George.
Yes. Yeah. And
he was a painter.
And Brother George became the principal of the school.
He was a painter at the school.
I remember
and then
that.
became the principal of the school.
I know that.
And he didn't get the opportunity then.
Yeah.
And we don't know why he didn't get the opportunity. But he ended up being the principal. And I'm saying this to say, Clifford, not every child is ready for secondary school based on his or her age. Clifford, I know of a young lady. Well, I have to call her a young lady because she's around my age group, or maybe a couple of years older than me, maybe. Not younger, definitely. But I know of a lady. I wouldn't say which village she's from. All I can say is that she no longer lives in St. Patrick. She went into secondary school, Clifford. In Form 1, she spent 2 years. In Form 2, she spent 2 years. In Form 3, she spent 2 years. Form 4 and Form 5, she spent 2 years. Clifford, that was 10 years in secondary school. I am almost certain that if we had people who were looking on, they probably would have found that this young lady maybe was a brilliant designer or a brilliant something, and not waste all those years in secondary school. And she just got promoted. At that time, it was just like she spent the first year, she didn't pass, she spent the second year, they promote her. So it ended up being an up and out situation. And that is the same thing we're doing for our children. Clifford, as I said, I passed common entrance on my second try, not on my first.
Well, Mr. Andre, I was one of the first students went to the Maribor Farm School in 1970. There were 8 of us as students there under the principalship gentleman called Mr. Winston Bain, agricultural officer. He was in charge of the school. I was the only student never went to a secondary school. And in the practical exams, I came second. And I was able to match up with all the other students there. The 8 of them. I mean, the 7 of them, because there were 8 of us at that farm school. Right in the farm school they know. We had started the building of that farm school.
There you go. Thank you, Clifford. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah.
Good. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.realfmgrenada.com. Let me tell you this. When a child becomes frustrated because him or her cannot understand a concept, that child becomes an angry child. And that is why, Cole, I'm coming to you, that is why you will have more truant behavior in schools after this year, after this government would have made that decision. If the child cannot understand, he or she becomes angry. And if they become angry, what else are you going to do? Bacolet Center, here they come. That will cause Bacolet Center to be filled. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes.
It's great to hear your voice this morning. And may I commend you for this beautiful, enlightening program that you are hosting for the people of Grenada, Caribou, and PT Martinique. However, I do hope that we are paying attention, because this issue we're dealing with today is a very serious issue. Yes? Because I tell you what, the base of any society is your children. And it depends on how you treat your children would tell the society of tomorrow. Yes? Now, we have a situation where crime is escalating in the country. What is the source? Would you deal with the crime, or would you deal with the source of the crime? Now, this is very important, you know, because what I'm saying is that if from the school system where they're supposed to be taught, you are telling them that, listen, school is not a challenge, it's just a walkthrough. What you think? They would grow up not even knowing what is wrong and what is right. They will do what pleases them best. So therefore, crime will be up the road. You understand? As you rightly said, Bacolet Center will be overfulled with a little bit of staff, and we have to build maybe a next one to substitute. But that is not the solution. The solution is the school system. We have to make school for the children, learn to teach them to face challenges from that time. And one of the challenges is, listen, I got to pass this exam, so I know I have to study hard to pass the exam. But if you make it a walkthrough, God in heaven, what will happen? This person growing up to be an adult, what will happen when he grows up? That's what we are facing with. So anytime a challenge comes, I do what pleases me, and I don't do what is best. I do what pleases me. Okay? That is a serious issue, Mr. Donald. This is a very serious issue that the nation is facing with. Because in every aspect of life, if you don't know how to overcome the challenges, because that's what make life challenges, okay, you will be a victim. If you lean on your own, because remember, all of us have our own understanding to do everything our way. But is it the right way? The school system is in place to teach children the right way of handling challenges in life, because that's what makes up life.
Mm-hmm.
And if you take away those challenges, what? Oh, wouldn't it be a monster? Well, I guess we'll have to build more cages like prisons and so on and so forth, if that is the case. You understand? In all aspects of, when I say all aspects, I mean all, even in your spiritual life. You cannot be a Christian and get a walkthrough. Everything in Christianity, as the Bible says, is a challenge. Because the old man will, if you used to be a thief, when you baptize, you think you could just stop being a thief, you know. The idea will come back to you. The challenge will come back. But you have to be resistant to it. You see? And if you're not resistant to it and you give in, then you cannot be a Christian. It's the same thing with every aspect of society. Challenges. We have to help children to overcome challenges and not take away challenges from them and let them step over, everything step over. What will the children do? As the previous scholar said, when they go to school, you think they go to study school, and it's more crime in school. Listen, where I used to work before, because I'm retiring now, most of the crime we used to get at the end of my time come out from school. In school you have drugs. In school you have murder. In school you have provisions for that. All you're saying is Bacolet Center. Bacolet Center. So you think Bacolet Center could help them, could change them? No. You have to teach them from that. The whole school, teach them to face challenges and handle it the right way. See? And then we'll have a better society in the long run.
Thank you. Educate me. Where are you calling from? Just that?
I'm calling from Guelph.
From Guelph?
Exactly, Montgramby.
Montgramby. When you see Clifford, buy him a beer for me.
Okay, I'll do that. But I'll tell you,
Yes.
it's a very educational program you are hosting, and
Thank
I hope this the nation and
Listen tomorrow morning too. Listen tomorrow morning. It'll be nice.
I'll do that because I'll tell you what, I do hope. No, we ain't talking nothing about politics here.
No.
Mind you.
No.
We're talking about your nation's future. Whoever want to put it in politics, you have the wrong idea. You yourself want training. There's nothing about politics here.
Yeah.
There is something about our nation's future. Listen, Grenada was the best in the world. Wherever you go in the world, everybody was trying to reach Grenada because Grenada was nice. Look at Grenada today. People want to see Grenada in a parade.
Have a nice day. Take care.
You too.
All right, good. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.therealfmgrenada.com. 442-0175. Those are the digits that you can hit so that you can talk to me. Yeah? You have a question that you want to ask? Feel free. Ask the question. Nobody stops you from asking a question. We've got someone online. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Donald.
Yes, ma'am.
And how are you this morning?
I'm good. I've just had somebody from Montgomery.
Okay. I'd like to say good morning to the listeners. Mr. Donald, at least we both can identify with something. I did not pass common entrance on my first try. As a matter of fact, my sister and I, we did it together. The first time she passed and I didn't pass. I passed on the second try. And after spending 4 years in secondary school, I graduated. On the second try, I started in Form 2. Those who went before me, I left them there. And years after I graduated, they were still in secondary school. It is plain and simple, Mr. Donald. We have not secondary school material. Some parents don't want to accept that. They're not secondary school material. As a parent, you at home, you would know whether your child is doing well to attend secondary school or not. The child is coming in with low grades from start, but as though you want a miracle to be done when that child reaches common entrance class. The child doesn't pass common entrance, and that parent will have as much to say about the school and about the teacher. They like the child, they like to the other. The child passed common entrance. I don't know if it's by miracle or magic, and that child go to secondary school. And reaching secondary school is as though the child is in primary school still. No help from the parent, nothing at all. So that system that is being put into place, it's making it worse for our children. It's making it worse for our children. You send a child in secondary school, the child can read, the child can write. I remember some time ago, a teacher in secondary school asked for a little relative of my own that was in primary school. She wanted that child to come and speak to children in secondary school, you know. The child in primary school, you know. And she wanted that child to come and speak to children in secondary school. Just imagine. Because the teacher said she's tired. She don't know what to do again with the children. Some children are not secondary school materials, and parents just wouldn't want to hear that. You buy uniform, you buy books, you buy clothes, you buy everything and send them to school. And it's time and money. But they have it now, up and out. The mighty sparrow tell them, go to school and learn well. Otherwise, you tell them what their life would be. So, doing that now, we are harming them children more than ever. The children is going to secondary school. Well, I didn't pass common entrance and I get a chance to come in secondary school. And nobody is going to tell me what to do. I do what I want. Some may embrace the opportunity. I didn't pass common entrance. I get the opportunity to go to secondary school. You know what? I'm going to put my all into it. And you'd surprised to see the difference that child would make not being able to pass common entrance but getting a secondary school education. So it's not for everybody, and we can't say it is across the board. But there are some children, truly agree, they're not secondary school material. Okay. And this is what the ministry should look deeply into. You look at the child you send into secondary school, no, that child didn't pass common entrance. Go back and check that child history in school coming up. See how that child did. There must have been a reason why that child didn't pass common entrance. But some parents, again, oh, my child going to secondary school, and that's all the case. That's all the case, the child going in secondary school. On entering secondary school, the parents teach the child, the parents' action to the child is just as when the child was in secondary school, in primary school, sorry. They don't care. They don't show interest in the child. The only thing they were concerned about is that my child get to go to secondary school, and that's where it stopped. And it shouldn't be like that. So, the ministry is doing something very, very, very bad as it's related to our young boys and girls. You're sending them to secondary school, and they're not ready for it. The children, as people say, they have a mind of their own. They realize that they're not ready for secondary school, so they will just wear the uniform and do what they want and not what the education system requires of them.
Take care. Thanks for calling.
Thank you very much.
All right, good. Just about time for me to wrap up. Probably have the... is that another caller? No, not. We probably just have the time to take in one more call. This will be our final caller, and then we wrap it up for the morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yeah, you have a minute. Go ahead, please.
Good morning.
Good morning.
King Ajamu never went to a secondary school.
I don't know.
And watch him today.
I don't know. Okay. Thanks. All right, friends. That's about it for me for this morning. It's indeed a joy being with you. Let us hope and pray that we can do this again another day, another time, right here on Real 91.9 FM. To all those of you who made it possible this morning, take care of yourself. God bless you. And remember that I love you if nobody else does. Bye now.
It is said, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Therefore, the authenticity of the beverage can only be acquired in the taste. A taste which is original to Antoine de Beauregard Industries and comes from a combination of spices and local rum, which can hold its own all over the world. Woodman, a strength which speaks for itself. A taste which stands out from the rest, bottled with care, which speaks to perfection. Try Woodman today and be stunned by a flavor as never before. Let your palate savor that which is produced locally. Do not be deterred by substandard products. Our taste speaks volumes and sets us apart from the competition. You will be satisfied with every sip of our product. Say rum, say Woodman, feel satisfaction. Now that's quality.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price. And they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville with their factory at
Triple N. Informative, entertaining, and first. Every hour on the hour.
Welcome to the latest news update as produced by Triple N. When I return, I'll have the details.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to